To the 50-50 African man watching me today, you've lost a grip on your family. You've lost a grip on manhood. Before you got to 50-50, it means you had lost trust, you had lost respect, and you had lost your manhood. For you to get to 50-50, it means your wife does not trust you enough to give you what she has. You know, the typical traditional African man never did 50-50, and marriages lasted longer. 50-50 is destroying so many marriages these days because it turns off libido big time, especially the man that makes sure that the wife contributes before he contributes. When I talk about 50-50, I mean a man, an African man, who waits for his spouse to contribute 50% of the financial resources of the home before he contributes. As your children watch, you teaching them that if your female children can contribute 100%, then they don't need a man. That's what you're telling your girls. And for your boys, you telling them it's okay to make sure that their wives contribute 50% or more of the home income too when they become of age and they marry. It's so unattractive because it takes the focus from being in a committed relationship to a business transaction where the man and woman are supposed to be business partners and paying 50-50 or different percentages to run the home. You see, there is something special about giving housekeeping money to your wife. There is something special about giving that money. If you could reflect and think about how your father did it or your grandfather did it. Men who were able to take care of their home were men that women actually attracted to. Women were attracted to them, since that women wanted their genes in their family. So your grandfather, great-grandfather may not have gone for a woman. A woman may just throw herself at him just because he was able to take care of his family and provide, protect, and profess, which makes it so attractive. And that is a traditional model that our forefathers modeled for our men to follow. Then we find ourselves in the diaspora, and all of a sudden, confusion sets in, and men don't know what they want anymore. They claim they want modern woman, where the woman has to contribute to the home. As a man, if you haven't lost your manhood and you are a true African man, you should know how to command respect, how to make your woman look up to you. So whatever they have is entrusted in your hands. You know how the adage goes, right? Obato tua etrebemadem. A woman may buy a gun, but it will be in the hands of the man, because women, African women, respect men who command it. Men who can take care of their family by protecting, providing, and professing. Typical African woman is a woman who knows how to take care of her home. So I'm not surprised that your wife is asking you to clean the bathroom. Your wife is asking you to wash dishes. Your wife is asking you to clean the toilet, because you're doing 50-50 with her and the respect is gone. When a man, a traditional African man, is able to provide for his family, there's a lot of blessings. The woman sees you as powerful and indispensable. The kid sees you as valuable, because without you, the home is not run. Even if the woman is the one providing the income, but indirectly it comes to you and you give it back to her, the children look upon it and feel happy that, oh, father is doing this, and they accord you with that respect, they accord you with that power, and you yourself feel good being able to give back to your woman, being able to manage the home. There's something special about that housekeeping money. You know, some of us women are not fortunate. We've never had that housekeeping money. Why? And we are married to African men. If you're an African man and your home is not running right, or things are not going right, reflect over your morals, reflect over how you run your home. Reflect to see if you are confused or you veered away the typical roles, the male-female roles in an African marriage relationship. Because the roles were so defined for us by our forefathers that when you veer away from those roles, confusion sets in. And the man doesn't respect the woman doesn't respect the man, because it's 50-50. So watch out, and when you ask for a modern woman, be wise and know what you're asking for, because your respect is going down the toilet. your trust is going down the toilet. Your relevance is going down the toilet. You eventually will lose your manhood, where your kids, your daughters, begin to live with other female because they think they can produce or contribute 100%. They don't need a man to contribute the other 50%. And your sons begin to think that it's okay for their wives to contribute 50%. The confusion goes on and on and on. You know, we used to call it akonhoma, where the man gives money to the woman to take care of the home. Akonhoma is very, very important. Ask your father if you don't know. Whenever your father gave akonhoma or that housekeeping money to your mother, there is joy in your mother's face and there is some fulfillment in your father. If you don't know, ask. Go back to your roots and find out. It's a shame that marriages are divorcing prematurely or separating prematurely, all because of that 50-50 or whatever ratio you and your spouse have agreed to do. You will be washing and cleaning the toilet next time if you continue to do 50-50. Watch me. And the future of our African typical homes would be no more. All because 50-50 will destroy the fabric of our traditional African marriages. A word to a wise man is enough. Grab your manhood, man, and go ahead and be the typical traditional African man. Command respect, and trust me, your spouse will hand you the money with no questions asked. You see how in weddings, the woman looks up to kiss the man, right? The man looks down to kiss their woman. Most traditional marriages, that's what happens. Your wife looks up to you for answers. Therefore, as an African man, it behooves you to ensure that you have the wisdom to manage that home. Thanks for watching.